Ever thought about how your self-control, or lack thereof, impacts your daily life? In the world we live in today, distractions are everywhere. Social media, streaming platforms, the constant influx of notifications, all these vie for our attention, making it harder to focus and succeed in our endeavors. Success, you see, is not just about talent or opportunities, it's about taking control of your life. And a big part of that control lies in managing your emotions. As the famous philosopher Seneca once said, "He who controls his passions is a master of the world. We must either command them or be enslaved by them." Yes, emotions are everywhere. They can be a source of joy, but they can also cloud our judgment and lead us astray. But here's the good news. Mastering self-control, mastering your emotions, it's not as Herculean a task as it seems. To truly take control of your life, mastering self-control is the key. It's not as difficult as it seems. Have you heard of Stoicism? It's an ancient philosophy that can help us gain control over our emotions. Originating from ancient Greece, Stoicism teaches us to distinguish between what we can control and what we can't. It's like taming a wild river. You can't stop the water from flowing, but you can certainly steer your own boat. Stoicism encourages us to be mindful of our actions, to question if what we're doing is right or wrong. Imagine you're a sculptor, and each action you take is a chisel strike on the marble. Are you carving a masterpiece or just chipping away aimlessly? Furthermore, Stoicism promotes emotional control. It's not about suppressing feelings but rather understanding them, like decoding a complex piece of music. Is it a symphony of joy, a sonata of sadness, or a concerto of anger? Recognize the notes, understand the rhythm, and you can conduct your emotional orchestra with finesse. Stoicism, at its core, is about understanding and controlling our emotions for a more fulfilling life. So, how can we control our emotions? Here's a simple 3-step method. Firstly, become aware of your actions. This involves questioning what you're doing and whether it's right or wrong. It's about stepping outside of yourself and observing your actions from a different perspective. This consciousness creates a pathway to emotional control. Secondly, start journaling. It's a powerful tool for emotional regulation. By writing down your thoughts and feelings, you can gain a clearer understanding of your emotional patterns. This practice will help you to identify triggers and manage your emotional responses more effectively. Lastly, take action instead of over-planning. While planning is essential, it's action that brings results. Over-planning can lead to procrastination and emotional distress. So, start doing. Break your tasks down into manageable chunks and tackle them one at a time. By practicing these steps, you can gain a better understanding and control over your emotions. Scene script. Remember, everyone needs a breather. So the question is, how can we control distractions effectively? It all stems from the realization that distractions are not always the adversary. They can in fact be beneficial if we learn to regulate them aptly. It's about pinpointing that ideal area where we allow ourselves the pleasure of delightful distractions, without allowing them to hinder our productivity. An excellent strategy to achieve this is by adopting the Pomodoro technique, a time management method that advocates for working hand in hand with time we have, rather than fighting against it. In simple terms, you labor for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute recess. This gives your mind a chance to unwind and rejuvenate in that distraction. Try this for a day, and if it aids in increasing your productivity, comment, "Yes, I did it." Remember, being proficient in self-control doesn't translate to excluding enjoyment. It's about controlling your time and feelings to lead a more rewarding and successful life.